Have you ever felt like a clock wound too tight? Does your mind feel like a stage where every play ends in tragedy? Have you ever looked at a sunset but only worried about the coming shadows? If you feel this way, please listen closely. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. This story is for you. This is a story about the eclipsed corners of the mind and a small silver light. A long time ago, in 1884, there lived a young woman named Adelaide. To her neighbors, she was a picture of grace. She lived in a large, quiet manor with tall windows and heavy velvet curtains. She walked with soft steps. She spoke with a gentle voice. But inside, Adelaide did not live in the present. She lived in a world of what ifs. To Adelaide, the future was not a place of hope. It was a place of ghosts. Every tick of the big clock in the hall felt like a hammer. It reminded her that time was moving toward something she could not control. She felt the pain of failure before it even happened. Her mind was a forest of inky gloom. Every doubt was a branch, every worry was a whisper. One morning, a white envelope came on a silver tray. It was thick and expensive. It was an invitation to a great gala at the house next door. Her sister Clara laughed with joy. Clara was like a butterfly. She lived in the sunlight of today. She thought of dancing, silk dresses, and sweet cakes. But Adelaide felt the air leave the room. The room grew cold. She did not see a party. She saw 1,000 ways to fail. She saw wine spill on her silk gown. She heard her words get stuck in her throat like dry wool. She imagined people whispering behind their lace fans. To Adelaide, this invitation was not happy. It was a mountain to climb, without shoes. It was a wall closing in. In the weeks before the party, her body was a fortress under siege. Her shoulders stayed high near her ears. Her jaw was always tight. She forgot to breathe deeply. She took only small sips of air, as if air might run out. The night before the party, Adelaide sat at her small desk. The candlelight moved, making long shadows on the wall. She tried to write the perfect words to say. If a lord talks about hunting, I will say this. If a lady talks about her dress, I will say that. But the words grew like wild plants. What if he says nothing? What if she is quiet? What if I forget everything? Her mind was a black maze with no end, only more turns into the gray mist. The day of the party came. The sky was heavy with silver clouds. Clara helped her put on a deep blue dress. The corset felt tight around her ribs. Every hook felt like a lock. Clara hummed a happy song, but Adelaide counted her heartbeats. They were quick and shallow. They arrived as the sun set. The wheels of the carriage made noise on the stones like breaking bone. The music from the house was a loud noise of expectations. Adelaide stepped out. She felt the cold air. The scent of damp earth and lavender was everywhere. She wanted to run into the velvet blackness of the trees. She wanted to hide in the fog. But inside, she found a small sanctuary. It was near a big green palm plant. The leaves gave a little screen. She opened her small bag. Her fingers were cold. She found her mother's silver pocket watch. The metal was cool and smooth. It felt real. It felt grounded. She closed her eyes. She listened to the watch. Tick, tick, tick. The watch did not care about the party.
It did not care about silk dresses or titles. It did not care about what others think. It only knew this second, only now. Adelaide held on to that sound. She imagined her heart slowing down, like the watch. For one moment, the bad thoughts drifted away, like smoke. The night was not perfect. She tripped once near the refreshment table. She forgot a cousin's name, but something strange happened. The world did not end. The floor did not open. People smiled and moved on. The ghosts in her mind were bigger than the people in the room. Later, at home in the dark hall, the big clock still ticked. Adelaide was very tired, not from dancing, from the war inside her head. She took a full, deep breath for the first time in weeks. As she put the watch away, she felt something move inside the piece. A small paper was hidden behind the glass. It was her mother's handwriting, a secret gift for a day like this. It said, "The most beautiful flowers grow in the cracks of the stone." Adelaide looked at the dark garden. She saw a small light far away. She felt a tiny spark of curiosity. And for someone with anxiety, curiosity is the first step to freedom. This is what we call anticipatory anxiety. It is fear of the fear. In 2026, your grandfather clock might be a phone notification, a message that makes your heart race. But the silver watch is still inside you. It is your breath. It is the rhythm of your heart. We make storms in our minds before any rain falls. We live in tomorrow's tragedy instead of today's peace. But like Adelaide, you can find a small anchor, a deep breath, a steady sound. You can find your own rhythm in the noise. You are not your fears. You are the one who sees the fears. And that person is strong. That person is still here. Thank you for listening. You are important. Your peace matters more than any judgment. Have you ever felt like Adelaide? Do you have a small anchor that helps you when the world feels too loud? Please tell me in the comments. I am listening. I am here with you. Keep listening, keep breathing. The mystery is just beginning. Goodbye for now.